In this video, I want to go over the notion of intersections. So I've shown, so here on the left, you see the fragments of a report, and those fragments can be viewed in a number of ways. So the network view of a fragment, you have a component view of a fragment, which is a network plus a hypercube, and you have the block view of a fragment. So you can, in PestRect, you can use the network view, the component view, or the block view. And within each of these fragments, you have these report line items or elements. Okay, so I'm going to use this one because there's some good intersections. So here, net income. Net income is used in multiple places in this report, but this fact is only in the report one time. If I click on this line item and I go here to this occurrences dialog box, I'm in this block, which is this occurrence of the line item net income. If I click on this block, that's a different occurrence. So you notice how the line items changed? So there's one, there's another. So a good question you might have is, why are these the same? Shouldn't they be different? That's a very good question, and they should be, but I created it to be the same to demonstrate what it would be like if they were all the same. And I have other demos that show them where they're different. And yes, it's very helpful if these are named correctly so that you can understand the pieces that you're looking at. So here is one comprehensive income roll-up. These four concepts break that down. This is another one. This is an alternative income statement. And this is a statement of comprehensive income that reconciles net income to comprehensive income. Here you have a variance analysis where you have the same thing as the first component, which is these numbers right here, but then you also have a breakdown of these numbers, variance and budgeted. And notice how all these things add up. These also should be green because they also crosscast, but this is a flaw in PestRect. But anyway, that is the notion of an intersection where you have one hypercube or fragment of information and it intersects with another fragment in the report, and that intersection lets you navigate from one of the pieces of the report to another piece of the report. And that's all I want to show you about intersection. That's one of the things that's really cool about XBRLs, because you notice how I'm dragging things around, and I go to this fragment of the report and I can move things around. I can sort things. I can filter. It's like a semantic pivot table or a semantic spreadsheet. So it actually is a spreadsheet. So there's the spreadsheet. These are a little bit funky because these are identifiers, and this is information that is standard, so we have to use this. I mean, it's kind of funky, but it uniquely identifies an entity. But this is the data for the pivot table. This is the model the pivot table uses. It's richer than you would get in Microsoft Excel. There are also business rules that relate to the pivot table, which I don't think you get that in BI software. There's the verification results of those, and here is the hypercube, and you can move this around dynamically and make it look how you want it to look. And I'll just stop there.